Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video I'll be opening and assembling the LEGO Star Wars set 75368, the Darth Vader Mech. These are the new Star Wars mechs that LEGO have brought out. They have done a Darth Vader, a Stormtrooper and a Boba Fett. And as you can guess which one is going to be the coolest, but this is the first one I've got available for filming on at the moment, but I am in the process of getting the other two. So we'll open the box, see how we open the boxes. The boxes are different from where they usually are. There's usually like a, oh there we go, found it. It's at the bottom. I'll show you the mechs on the bottom there, as you can see. The Boba Fett one obviously looks the coolest, but my LEGO source didn't have the Boba Fett one when last time I went there, so as we see we have got a bag stuck in here to something. I don't know what it's stuck on. Right, get rid of that. We have 3 bags for this. And have a big lightsaber piece here, which is quite nice. I do quite like that. And it does look quite an in-depth instruction book. And you have got Darth Vader walking you through the instructions. So just show you that. That is a nice little touch. These are retailing at the 12. I think it's the 12.99 mark. So they're around the £13 mark, which is you are paying the Disney tax on these, but I do think it's worth it. So first of all, we open up bag number 1. I'll show you the order of the way. So it's the body, the legs, the body Darth Vader in bag 1, the legs in bag 2, and the arms in bag number 3. So it's lots of nice little pieces. So I've got bag number 1 first. Obviously be careful with the scissors. Should put that safety bit in every time, just in case, because there are some kids watch this. So have a cape in here. It's a cloth cape, not a plastic one. So first of all, we build Darth Vader. See if we've got a decent Vader figure. So it's not a bad little figure because it has got design, has got the arms are printed as well. So I'll just show you. So it's got printed on the front of the legs, not on the sides. Print on the arms and the body and the back, so the body is quite nice. Put the cape on. Put his breathing bit on, and the capes come off. So put his breathing bit on. He's got his slightly damaged face, which is what you expect from a Darth Vader figure. And you have a nice Darth Vader helmet. I think it might be a new mould. I'm not sure. But there we have our Darth Vader figure. It does look good. It's almost worth buying a set for that, to be honest with you. But Darth Vader has his lightsaber. I'm not sure why Darth Vader's none of these characters. I'm not sure why he needs a mech, but there it is. So we've got Darth Vader here. He can supervise the build and just tell me if I'm doing it wrong. As long as it start questioning parentage, we will be all right. So we start off with one of these is this a new brick? This is. It's a 8 by. It's a 6 by. Yes, it's a 6 by 2 moulded base plate with loads of bits added on, moulded onto it, and it's interesting. It's quite an interesting little piece. You could do a lot with it. So next we have a brown 2 by 1 base plate and a green 2 by 2 base plate. Goes on there like so. Next you have 2 green 2 by 1 base plates with a male ball joint on the longer side. Goes on there like so, and then you have one of these. So these are this would be 2 3 by 2 base plates moulded together with a 2 by 1 brick. That goes on there, and then you've got a brown 2 by 2 flat base plate with a stud in the middle. So that goes on there like so. You've got 2 more of these green 2 by 1 base plates with the male ball joint on the side. Then you have 2 of the black 4 by 1 base plates, half flat, half studded. And you've got 2 of the green 2 by 1 angled vented pieces. They go on like so. Then you've got 2 black 1 pieces. Two grey 2 by 2 right angled base plates. A black 2 by 1 flat with the these bricks are generally used for like holding figures in place. So that goes in there like so. Got 2 of the green 2 by 1 base plates with a cheese piece moulded onto one end. And a green 2 by 2 base plate. Two black 2 by 1 base plates with a female connector hook on the short side. They go on there like so. Next you have 2 black angled pieces with it's like a cheese piece, but it's got like a 1 square piece moulded to it, square flat piece moulded to it. These go on there like so. Next you make the chest plate. Next we have the chest plate, which is your standard mech chest plate. And you have a printed 2 by 2 Darth Vader. Trying to work out which way it goes on. Just looking at the box. A printed 2x1, no 2x2 flat piece for the chest plate. That's a nice little piece, that. That goes on there like so and goes up and down. Then we flip it over onto the back and we have two black 2x1 upside down roofing pieces and a four by 4 angled upside down roofing piece like so. Goes on the back with two grey 2x1s, 2x1 base plates with a female connector joint on the longer side. And then you have a 2x2 upside down flat round piece. And that's the body for the mech. It does look quite good so far. And it is basically a standard mech build. Now we've got to build the legs. It's a shame I think this was a 4+ because they could have used those new leg pieces they're using because they are quite good. But I suppose the legs would be a bit clunky, but if they did these as 4, they did them as 4+s, you could have got them a bit sort of you could have got them about the £10 price point, which probably would have been quite nice, but I'm sure the powers that be know what they're doing. So we start off by building the legs. So we got one of these moulded joint pieces in green. So we have a 2x1 green base plate with a ball joint on the male ball joint on the longer side, and a grey 2x1 base plate with a female ball joint on the other side. So it goes on there like so. Next you have two of these black 2x1 base plates with a with the 2x2 moulded onto the bottom of it, and the bricks on this side there. So they go on there like so. Have two of the brown 2x1 base plates to go on. Two of the black 2x1 flat vented pieces. And a small black mini satellite dish. Goes on like so. Then you have a green round stud goes in the middle, and 4 black cheese pieces go on here. Just in case you don't know what the cheese piece is, it's a piece like this. It's like a flat brick at an angle. It's not quite a roofing piece, but it's an angled brick. So they go on there like so. Next you have two of these like mini mini roofing pieces in black, but they have got they are slightly angled. I'll show you what I mean, like so. And that's one leg done. And it goes on the side there like so. See if Darth Vader's given me the evil, so we best get on. Next we do the same again, but it's opposite way round. So we start off with one of these pieces here. We have the green 2x1 with the male ball joint on the longer side. We have the grey 2x1 with a female ball joint on the opposite side. Goes on like that. Next we have two of these black 2x2s with a 2x1 moulded onto the top and some studs on the side. Two brown 2x1 base plates, two black 2x1 flats, a mini black satellite dish, goes on like so. We have a green stud goes in the middle, four black cheese pieces. Showed you this on the last one. They go on there like so. And then you have two of these black top roofing pieces with a slight angle on them, so that's the next leg there. So that bit goes on this side here. See, Darth Vader's still glaring at me, so we best keep going. Now we make the feet and see if I've got to do this twice. I don't really. Yeah, the feet are exactly the same, so I will be doing everything twice. So we start off, for each foot you have one green 2x2 base plate. Then you have a black 2x2 moulded to a 2x1. That goes on top, like so. Next you have a grey 2x1 base plate with a female ball joint on it. That goes on there like so. Have a brown 2x1 base plate that goes on the front there. Like so. You have one of these green 2x2 flats with a 2x1 base plate moulded onto it. It's got two of those. They go on like that. I have two green studs. Then we have two 6x1 base plates. They go on there like that. have two of these. I missed something here. I can't think because seem to have two extra. And we got two of these black black cheese pieces with a flat square stud on top. These go on like so. These go on the top here, and now the mech has its legs. Darth Vader's looking a bit more happy now. Now his mech is all ready to go. Not like like I said before, not like he needs a mech. But now we have bag number 3, the arms, which is not as bad as it looks. Thank you for bearing with me on this video. If you watched it all the way through so far. Now the arms will see if they can be. The arms will be same but different. So I'm going to do these. I'll do these separately. So we start off with one of these green joint pieces, and start off with a black 2x1 base plate with a connector bar moulded onto the longer side. We have a grey 2x1 connector bar with a female ball joint connected onto the other side. Then you have a black cheese piece with a square flat piece moulded onto the top there. Two brown 2x1 base plates. They go on there like so. Then you have two black 3x1 base plates. Another one of these black 2x1 base plates with a 2x2 moulded onto the bottom and the stud on the top. Then you make some on these small it's like a mini engine vent, but it's used as a shoulder pad. And that goes on the top there like so. Then you've got 3 green studs to go on here. Another black engine piece that goes on here. And then a black 2x2 curved roofing piece goes on there like so. We flip that over, and you have a grey 2x1 with a Technic round connector moulded onto the end. And a black 2x1 upside down roofing piece. And another black 2x1 upside down roofing piece, which you can see it, which is one of these. This is the lightsaber arm, as you can see. Now this is where they've been quite clever. This is going to be your larger lightsaber. They didn't do this when they did the original Darth Vader figure, which was actually quite a good figure, a Technic Lego Darth Vader figure, which I think I've still got somewhere. So it's like, so that's your lightsaber. Don't know why it needs a slightly bigger lightsaber. It's another mystery for another day. That goes in that hole there. And there's a Technic big round spacer goes in here. Like so. And now you put 3 of these robots arm pieces on for fingers. These mechs only tend to come with about 3 fingers most of the time. So it does look like he's gripping that, and that's his, and the other bit is his thumb. And that bit there goes on this side here. It does look quite good so far. I think, yeah, Darth Vader says keep going, he wants his mech, so we best get his mech sorted for him. And so we have another green arm joint, another joint piece, a black 2x1 with a connector bar on it on the longer side, and a grey 2x1 with a female ball joint on the longer side. So we have a black cheese piece with a 1 square piece moulded onto it, 2 brown 2x1 base plates, 2 black 2x1 base plates. They go on there like so. Next you have the black 2x2 base plate with the 2x1 base plate moulded onto it and the studs on the top. Put the shoulder bit on there. Put the 3 green studs on. As mechs go, this isn't a bad little build, to be honest with you, because mechs do get quite fiddly. And then we've got the black engine cover goes on there, and then you've got the black 2x2 curved roofing piece, which goes on there like so. And then you have 2 black robot pieces. Obviously don't be too heavy-handed with it because it might come off in your hand, the way it just did with me, but got a few spare bits there as well, which is quite nice. As you can see, something else has just come off in my hand. That's one of the leg pieces. As you can see, it's not a bad little build, really. It's probably unnecessary in the realm of everything, but when you put Darth Vader in his mech suits, he probably could go toe-to-toe with the Hulk in this thing, I reckon, but he could go toe-to-toe with the Hulk anyway. So, as you can see, he has, there's 2 bits there. Those two holder bits there can hold the lightsabers whichever lightsaber he wants to use. He's got his big one there, which he can be quite menacing with. It does have a lot of stability on it, as you can see. It does sort of, you could probably put it into, see if you can get some, see, it does pose. You can put it into some poses, so it's not that bad really. There are some better sets out there, has to be said. This probably wouldn't be these Star Wars mechs wouldn't have been my choice for a mech. The ball joints are a little bit on the loose side, but I think if you're a little bit creative and sort of just do what an attack pose or something like that, Darth Vader probably wouldn't do stuff like this because he's just so imposing and big. He wouldn't need to do that. But as you can see, he does stand up in some interesting poses, and let's see if we can get him into another. So if he's on the attack, he could possibly do some. Yeah, the ball joints are a bit loose, but overall you can't really complain about that because he does look quite evil and menacing with it as well. So he's got his lightsaber there. I do quite like this actually. I didn't think I'd like this as much as I would, but I do think Lego onto something here, especially if they get the right characters. If they can get the right characters in it, maybe a Han Solo mech or definitely a Chewbacca mech would be good. But a lot of the characters don't need mechs. Han Solo mech could be good. Luke Skywalker, the Mandalorian. I reckon they'll do a Mandalorian one. They will have to do a Mandalorian one because that, or Ahsoka Tano would be a good one because she's got a series coming out. But I hope they don't go too silly with this Star Wars mech thing because, like they have done with Marvel, just as long as they don't start re-releasing a load of Darth Vader mechs and stuff like that. Well, if you release some more Lego, please release some different ones because that's what I personally would like to see. Because having 5 Spider-Man mechs doesn't really excite me, really. So, but there are people who like them. But they are quite good figures and they do look good. And the good thing is they do come with a figure that they're actually meant to. They do come with the right figure. Overall, can't complain about that. It's a nice little build. It does look quite fun. It has posability. It's not as the posability isn't as good as it could be. I suppose it has that posability because you're not using the 4+ legs. But if they did these at the £10 price point with the other legs, I personally would still buy them. But that's just me. But overall, I do like them. Well done, Lego. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you have any comments or feedback on this video, do feel free to enter the video. I'll try to mention my upcoming videos. I am currently on YouTube and Instagram. If you wish to like, share, subscribe, or follow. I would try some Force stuff now, but if I say you will like, share, and subscribe and follow, we will see if that actually works. Because I don't think Darth Vader's now giving me evils into the camera because I've just done an Obi-Wan impression. He's not really doesn't really like Obi-Wan too much. So sorry, Darth. I do apologise for my Obi-Wan impression, but you will fear the dark side. I've just got the impression that he was about to choke me, but I don't think he's going to. Stop now, Darth. Okay, sorry. Okay. Okay. So, sorry about that. Darth was trying to choke me there, and I wasn't overly happy with that. So, like I said, we'll get back to it. Hope you enjoyed this video. May the Force be with you, and I hope to see you on one of my upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.